Happy Planner came out with a book-bound version this year, so let's have a closer look. So if you don't want discs, they do have this stitch-bound version now. I've been looking for it for 2021, however, I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not sure if they are going to make them again or not, but I hope that they do, because unlike most stitch notebooks, these actually lay flat. Doesn't matter where you open the notebook, they lay flat on their own, which is brilliant. So there's actually 4 layouts. I've only got 3 in front of me. There is the dashboard, the vertical, the horizontal, and there's also another one with a purple cover, which is like a fitness planner, but because I don't do like super detailed fitness planning, not like a gym junkie or anything, then I don't have a copy of that one. But once you see this video and you see the inside layouts and like the style and everything, you'll be able to get an idea of what the other one looks like if you did want to purchase that one. So let's start with the dashboard, because that is my favorite layout. So I'll just give you an overview of like each of them. I'm not going to do super detailed because there are going to be 3 in this one video. I don't want to make it too long. So at the front here, you've got some gold foil with the year. It is about, I'd say, a bit more than 1 centimeter thick in inches. I'm Australian, so I have no clue, sorry. I will measure it and I'll include it in the blog post, which will be linked down below. And that blog post will have photos of all the inside pages for all 3. So if you want a more detailed look, I would have a look at that blog post. There's nothing printed on the spine. The cover, there was only 1 color option for each, unfortunately. I don't really like the gray. I do wish that there was a nicer color, but anyway. That's all they have available. The size is the same as the discbound, 7 inches wide by 9.25 inches high. I did not see another version like with a mini hardbound or a big hardbound. It was only the classic size that it was available in. The colors are really nice, as per usual. Pretty typical for a Happy Planner to have really pretty colors. Dates at a glance at the front here. I really love these like overview calendars. I almost wish that they would do a monthly calendar where it just had the list format with 1 page per month, because that's what I tend to use rather than the box layout. But they do still have that box layout that you've seen before in all of these book-bound planners. You've got a monthly planning page as well, with all the usual stuff that they tend to include. The dividers are different for each month. I really love this one with the gold foil. There are some that just have plain colors though as well, and some patterns. And because it is book-bound, they don't have tabs. I really don't understand why book-bound planners don't include them, because you could just extend the cover and add it, but anyway, they didn't. They have this colored strip with the month instead, which does help you find the month that you want, just not tabs, which I would really love if they included that. While I'm talking about the months, I do just want to point out, in some months where the week ends like midweek, they have unfortunately kept these split boxes. I would be getting some white out pronto and getting rid of that line and the number, and then just restarting it in the top row, because you've got this nice big blank row which is not really being utilized. I've noticed that lately they've been stripping back the colors so it's a bit more minimalist, just a pop of color here and there on the monthly spread, which I'm actually preferring, because then you can choose whatever colors that you like and you don't have to worry about them clashing with the colors of the planner. So on months where it doesn't have the split boxes, it's just the same. I'll show you the divider. You can see it's just the boxes with a line sidebar. Starts on a Sunday. Weekly spread starts on a Monday. So it's not consistent, but you know, that's kind of typical. Happy Planner's been doing that for years, so I've come to expect that. Now the dashboard layout that you see in front of you, this is my favorite layout that the Happy Planner has done. Absolutely love it. I really like having just 1 page for the week, because I don't do a lot of allocating tasks to specific days. I prefer to just work off a to-do list, so that's why I like to have just a whole page like this, where you've got lots of space where you can do list. And I will normally use whiteout over these titles and write my own in there, or you could use some planner stickers and cover those up as well. Line writing space. It looks like the same page design that they use for the discbound. They've just put it in book-bound format. Each of these spreads looks the same colors throughout, even for the different months. It's all the same colors still. May as well show you some other dividers while we're flicking. So different color dividers, but same weekly spread. I will have photos of all these, so you can have a look at the blog post on that. At the back, should just point out, same thing with the discbound. There's only one notes page. Let me just grab that page. You go, only one, well, technically 2 line notes pages. So that is the dashboard layout. Let's have a look at the horizontal. Normally I hate pastel colors, but I really actually like them in this one. They look really nice. You've got a bit more color in this one than the dashboard. Love this divider, looks so pretty. Oh, the monthly planning page is a bit different too. Important dates, monthly goals, and then notes. I think this is a super functional layout. Love this little colored strip down the bottom here. If I could merge the colors of this one with the layout of the dashboard, it would be like perfect. This one does have a bit more color on the monthly calendar, but it is still like stripped back. It's not any color shading on the weekends, for example, like they used to include. So you got different colors on the weekly spread, and they love that divider, and they're continued throughout, like the pastel pink, gold, green, purple. You get the idea. Let's have a look at the weekly spread, which is a fairly split boxes again. Fairly typical horizontal layout, open-ended. Starts on a Monday. Lots of nice lined writing space. Line spacing, I think, is about 6 mil. I will just double check that and include that in the blog post, which will be linked down below. The only thing that differs is this little box down the bottom here. Changes sometimes, like this, have like a quote or a phrase with some dot grid. Prefer if they would keep that consistent throughout the whole planner, but it's not super big deal. At the back you get the same thing with just the one notes page. It's full color though, which looks quite pretty. Love this strip here. If they could just do some refill dot grid pages or line pages, you know, the refill packs with that rainbow strip, I'd be buying that in bulk. It looks so nice. So that is the horizontal, and then lastly the vertical. Colors in this one are really pretty too. Same thing as the other ones. This one, open-ended monthly planning space, and they've just got the important dates down the bottom here. Dividers are different again. I might as well show you those. Keep flicking. I will have photos of these as well in the blog post if you wanted to have a look. Okay, let's have a look at one of the months. So dot grid, open-ended monthly planning page, different dividers for each month, and then the same 2-page weekly spread. It also has a lined notes bar, a sidebar, just like the other book-bound ones that I've shown you have. Same deal again. This one does have colored text for the holidays, which links with the colors used here, so I love that coordination, adding a little bit of color without being like over the top about it. And as you can see as I'm flicking, there's actually different colors used throughout, so it's not just the same bluey mint. There's like the pinky color, pinky purple, whatever you want to call that color. The weekly spread is the vertical layout, which is the same as you've probably seen for the vertical classic. This one, however, has a mini dates at a glance, which the other layouts that I showed you did not. I personally don't really like these because they do take up a bit of space, but it's there if you want it. The start date is not consistent, so it matches the monthly calendars where it starts on a Sunday, but the weekly spread starts on a Monday, so to me that's a bit annoying. I'd rather it all be consistent, but kind of a minor con. You could just cover that calendar up with some stickers if you wanted to. Same lined notes sidebar, 3 boxes. Probably seen that layout before. And at the back here we have the lined note pages again, which coordinate. Printed color on the inside cover. You only get 1 ribbon bookmark with these. Unfortunately, I think 2 would be good, particularly because there's no tabs against those monthly spreads. So I hope you found this quick video helpful. I will have the blog post, which will have all of the layouts of the photos, divider pages, all that stuff, the facts, the dimensions and all that stuff will be linked in the description box down below. If you want to see more planner review videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel.